Hello, I'm Mitra Sorrells, and I am joined by Erez Bousso. He is founder and CEO of Move. Great to see you again.
Thank you very much. Great to see you back in the stage.
Yes, exactly. So 2 years ago, yes, we did speak then as you were developing Holiday Heroes. You argued then that travelers don't search. They really describe what they are looking for, and that the search box was kind of built for the minority. So what did you see then, and how has AI really changed the view since then?
Yeah, so what we saw back then is that when we put a search engine in front of the user, the session is built by coming back like 4, 5, 6 times again into the search engine again and again. And then we say, what's happening here? Why is not searching going into booking? And that's also the reason why conversion rate was so low. And then with Holiday Heroes, what we decided to do is to take out the search and to start listening to the user. Just, okay, tell us what you want, don't search, and we'll give you relevant result. AI is an amazing accelerator for that.
Yeah.
AI allows the user to express an emotion, because that's all about travel. It's about expressing an emotion. What do I want to do and not where I want to go? And that is a huge acceleration. So today we definitely see that there's a response to a shift that is happening 4 years ago or 2 years ago that is now being finally responded to the user.
Yeah, just as an aside there, I also think that all of us as consumers are getting more comfortable searching that way. It feels more natural.
Exactly. It
that's
feels
accelerating.
More natural. I just want to tell you what I want. Don't force me now to think, oh yeah, where exactly the date, and then I'm losing opportunity. There's this FOMO of saying, if I'm choosing those dates, what's happening if there's a better price or something? And then that's the frustration of the user of spending hours and hours and hours. And AI is an amazing solution, but the AI, it's one single layer.
Yeah.
Now the industry need to respond to that.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So, you started with Holiday Heroes, you just opened RateCore to everyone. So talk to me a bit about why you're moving from building the product to building the rails, and why opening them up now.
Perfect. So first of all, we saw the last thing between 6 to a year. We saw that what we've built 4 years ago and then presented 2 years ago already live is now closing the gap of AI travel. So the AI commerce layer didn't really exist because the entire infrastructure of travel was built on query. So you needed to search a specific request in order to get response. And what we've built now can address to the entire industry and can solve this gap of how do an AI agent will deal with multiple supplier, with margin optimization, with booking fulfillment. And we decided to build the rail and not just the product. So we still have the product that is running and that is also accessible onto the B2B, but we decided to concentrate. The opportunity is huge.
So, of course, everyone is talking about these topics related to AI right now. I'd love to hear your take on what do you see as truly difficult about agentic travel commerce, and why can't there be a shortcut if you just have some more capital, some more money to pour into it?
So first of all, there's a lot of knowledge into it. The reason why we believe we can build it is because we tested already. We saw ourselves. We know how to operate travel. And the first layer of AI that is planning a trip and so on, understanding an intent and really giving amazing itineraries, that's the first layer. But I would say this is the easy part of it, because travel is complex. There's nothing to do. It's very complicated. There's a lot of things happening in the world. And it's not like e-commerce. When you buy a product, you get a product, that's it, it's finished. In travel, you book, and that's where the life of your booking starts.
Yeah.
Because there's so many changes, so many things can happen. Your airline can change, airline can cancel, your hotel, etc. So there's so many parts that I don't think anyone will only give it on the end of AI agent to manage all of that. So all those complexity need to be addressed. And in order to be addressed, we need to build the infrastructure as it is today, but completely different. And that's RateCore. RateCore is a product inside our infrastructure that we can think about an army of AI agents now that are understanding the intent, running into the supply, running into the content, running into the operation with human in the loop in the operation in order to provide and match the perfect trip to the customer.
Okay, and so help me understand a bit more then about who is actually coming to move and what is it telling you about what's happening with the agent economy in travel?
So it's very interesting what is happening now, because the last 2 years, we see the rise of great trip planners and AI trip planners, etc. And they all thought, okay, we're gonna build it and then we're gonna just send the customer to link to Expedia, OTA or whatever, and that's it. And they don't control the user because they don't know exactly what happened next. And that's where there's no business model. How can you support that? How can you make margin from it? How can you make revenue from it if you don't control the user? In travel, you need to control the entire user experience. And this is one of the needs. So we are providing the infrastructure that allow you to execute the booking and to get back the user. And the second segment is traditional tour operator, traditional travel company that understand now that the user act differently. The Google to book, to website, to booking is dead. Yeah. So how do I address that? How do I go to social media? And they need new tool, which is agentic commerce infrastructure. And that's exactly what we're delivering.
So, of course, things are moving very, very fast, but I'd love to get your take and look ahead maybe 5 years. What do you think travel booking will look like then?
So I think in 5 years, we're going to have a lot of AI agents coming from different brands. And I'm talking about brand because I think there is something that won't change today and 5 years is trust will still be in travel a very important thing. So brands are going to still be in front of the user, but behind it, they're going to be AI agents that are going to book travel. And we're just going to need to be in beneath that and providing the infrastructure that are going to support and make sure that the booking is being managed, managed, and fulfilled perfectly.
All right. Well, it's certainly an exciting time as things are moving so quickly.
Amazing time. I think that's this revolution. We're facing a transformation that is way, way bigger than the internet transformation 25 years ago. Because what we're seeing now is AI is the solution for the user. Yeah. And now the user is telling us, you've been giving me the hustle to book a trip and I needed to go website and to search. Now I will just tell you what I want. Now is the industry to respond and to be able to just provide the perfect match to what I'm looking, because I'm not looking for option, I'm looking for outcome. And that's a significant shift.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, very, very interesting to hear what you're building. Erez Bousso, thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.